So the question I've got several times over the last couple days is about water and the comment that I hate water. I think that's fine. I hear that all the time. So this week we are doing a challenge to drink more water. And I recommend that you do at least half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you're going to drink 100 ounces per day. Now, I don't recommend going over that amount because you can actually flush out your good minerals. So if you're drinking like, a gallon a day and it doesn't match your weight, it can actually backfire on you. And that will create problems with the adrenals. It can cause problems with heart rhythm, with blood pressure, with all of those hormones that are managed by the adrenals too. So more is not better. And also less is not better. So let's just focus on drinking half our body weight. So today I have a whole display I'm going to share with you to answer that question of, well, I guess it's not a question, it's a statement. I hate water. I hate plain water. I don't like drinking it. I don't think about it because I don't like it. So I hear you. I struggle with that too. It's funny because in the summer, water's great. I don't have a single problem with water in the summer because it gets to be sometimes 110 where I live in Northern California. So it's hot and I'm guzzling the water and it's fine. But then we get into the cooler weather and I'm like, yeah, water's boring. I want things with flavor. So I have brought my cupboard into the bedroom to share with you and give you some ideas. Today I shared in my post about the collagen. This is one of my favorites. So this is a collagen, which is a protein source. It helps with repairing hair, skin, nails, the gut. It also nourishes the thyroid. It helps with neurotransmitters. Fabulous product. So this one is raspberry or strawberry lemonade. And I do this every afternoon. So I either have this one or their cucumber lime flavor. Both are delicious. By the way, they recently changed the packaging on this. So now it's like a tall, skinny jar. So you may have a different one than this if you have it. But so I do a scoop of either one of those in the afternoon and I put it in a quart of water. This actually tells you, I think, to put it in 8 ounces of water, but I put it in a whole quart. And to me, it still has amazing flavor. I've actually never tried it in 8 ounces, but I think it would be really strong because in the quart, a quart of water I drink in, it tastes great. So there's one option. That's hydration with a purpose. This is shaking because another amazing thing about this container, multi-purpose. So now I have jasmine rice inside. So hey, it's a win-win. All right, so that's something I do every afternoon. I look forward to that. I do that when my son's having his rest time. I get to have my little collagen cocktail, and that's fun for me. I look forward to it. I like the flavor. Other things that are great. This jar is almost empty, but this is freeze-dried raspberries, and I love these in water. You can pop any type of freeze-dried fruit, even frozen fruit is a great idea, fresh fruit, whatever. You can do fruit in your water. Also herbs like peppermint. I use a lot of peppermint. We have a little peppermint bush in my yard, so I'll go clip off a piece of peppermint, pop that in my water. You can squeeze some lemon or lime. So any type of fruit that you like, put it in your water. Sometimes I'll do this even like in the morning and then I'll drink it in the afternoon because then it's all infused and it tastes super great. So fruit is another option. All right, these are addictive. So the True Lemon and True Lime brand, they have these at Walmart. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon too. This is the only sweetener flavor packet that I actually endorse. Most of those like Crystal Light or any of those, I see now that they have a bunch of like energy, caffeine sticks, things like that. Most of them have chemical sweeteners, even like the MLM brands of like the Quick Fizz energy, stuff like that. They frequently have aspartame, sorbitol, sucralose. All of those are chemical sweeteners that are really, really bad for the gut. So those will mess up your good bacteria in the gut. They also can impact the thyroid. So this brand right here, it uses erythritol, which is a chemical sweetener, but it's derived usually from berries. The research on this is showing that it doesn't have as much impact as the other lab-made chemical sweeteners. So this one has erythritol. And it also has a little bit of regular sugar, but you're only getting 3 carbs for a quart. So again, this one I think tells you to mix with 16 ounces of water, but I do a quart. So I just water it down a little bit, and then I get 32 ounces of water out of this. So that's the lemonade flavor. They make black cherry limeade, they have raspberry lemonade, they have peach lemonade. They have lots of different flavors. So that brand I think is awesome. These just came out recently. I love these. They are teas that you can infuse in cold water. So this one is a mango blood fruit. The brand is Twinnings and it's called Cold Infuse. I love this. It tastes just like Crystal Light. It is so good. It's not sweetened, which is great. So it just gives your water that flavor. And then if you need a little sweetness, you can add a little bit of stevia. I have an example here. Oh, I have such a glare. Can you see that? Anyway, it's liquid stevia. I don't recommend using a ton of stevia because it is so sweet, but a drop or 2 of this in like 3 or 4 cups of water, it'll do ya. So it's good. This one's the pumpkin spice flavor, which I wouldn't recommend that as a plain water flavor. That sounds terrible. But I use this one in, I'll do this one in tea, like hot tea. So good. The last one, I do this every single day. This is a detox green tea. It's by the the Republic of Tea is the brand. So it's called Super Green Tea. It's a detox tea. It has like chlorella in it, some different cleansing greens, but then it has an apple flavor. So this one is so good. I brew this hot and then I ice it. So iced tea, great idea. I do recommend though that you stay away from black tea because of the caffeine level. Also, black tea can be very stimulating to the adrenals, and that vicariously will affect the thyroid. So green tea is fine. Has a lower caffeine content, but I do recommend green tea like in the first half of the day. You don't want to be doing that after like 2 p.m. because it can mess with your sleep. So this is my recommendations. I'm going to see if anyone is here. If you have questions, you can ask them. And okay. If you're watching the replay on this and you have questions, pop them in the comments and ask any question and I'll address it when I come back tomorrow. I've got a pretty good list of things to talk about, so we're just gonna check them off and hit one thing per day. But I hope something I showed you here today gives you a better idea of how you can get your water in and enjoy it too, because there's no reason that you can't have your hydration and enjoy it too. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.